In my life, leaving a financial legacy for my kids is like on the tip top of my mind all the time. And really, it's not because I want to bless my kids with a whole bunch of money after they're gone. I do want to do that, but I've got to also make sure that they understand how to use the money. So one of the things that I do in my family is we play board games, but not just Uno and Monopoly. We're definitely not just waiting for people to get mad and flip the tables and all that. We play board games specifically so that the kids understand and learn the value of money. So I've got 4 specific board games that I'd recommend to you if you're interested in teaching your kids what to do with the money after you're gone. So make sure they don't squander it and end up like so many others who just are left with a big chunk of change, don't know what they're doing, and then end up having so big issues after they're gone. So here's my 4. So the first board game I'm going to recommend is called Exact Change. Now this is geared if you've got younger kids like I do, 6, 3, and 1. It's exactly like Uno, so you know how to play this already. You're trying to get rid of all your cards, except you're going to use math and real value with money in order to do so. So this is going to be really helpful to teach your kids how to make change and just kind of basic math and budgeting skills. Now, if you've got a little bit of older kids, then the next game that I recommend is actually called Exchange. This game's made from Bicycle, the company that makes all the playing cards. This is a really popular game because you're going to learn not only how to use and dictate money, but this game's going to add in the investment options, like what to do to earn more and grow more. Now, you might have also seen a game that's called Cash Flow, the Cash Flow Quadrant. It's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki's game. I don't personally recommend that game because it's not super fun. Like, you can play it, you can get it, but what I do recommend is Cash Flow for Kids, because in Cash Flow for Kids, you're going to learn the difference between assets and liabilities, and again, the whole time you're trying to get out of the rat race, which is going to, of course, encourage your kids to go out there and be entrepreneurs or make good financial decisions, and so that's a really good game you should look at. The 4th game that I recommend is actually called Acquire. Now, one of the reasons I recommend Acquire is because this is going to be for your older kids, 12, 13, 14. See, but in this game, it's really cool because you're going to learn business management, building a business, buying and selling stocks, and that can go a really long way. Now, of course, in any game that you're teaching, they're just games. So you're going to have to take this knowledge and apply it, right, to real life. But at least it gives your children the ability to get in the habit of, here's some ways that you can use money. Here's some things that you can do to be smart with your money. You don't want to do things like games like Monopoly because all you're teaching them is spend, and pray, chance, hope somebody lands on your property. And unfortunately, too many people live their life that way with actual money, right? I'm going to spend, and pray I get lucky in the stock market or with my investments. So I personally do not recommend Monopoly, but I do recommend these 4 games. It's about teaching the kids what to do with the money after you give it to them, after you leave it to them, especially if you're like me, you've got young kids, and you want to make sure that you're empowering them with a big financial legacy after you're gone.